What's the forecast for the housing market in 2024? Stay tuned. Hi there, thanks for watching this week's video. It's Shirley with Shirley's Real Estate Group, John L. Scott, and this is the BS Real Estate Show, buying and selling real estate, that is. I wanted to start by wishing you all a happy new year. The housing market is hard to predict right now. I'm going to share what experts think might happen in the market this year. You'll notice that we've used a crystal ball at the top of our graph. This symbolizes how making predictions in today's market is quite unsure, almost like rolling the dice, and I still wish I had that crystal ball. The forecast for both home prices and total home sales for 2024 will give us a sense of what experts are expecting this year in the housing market. This graph shows the 2024 home price forecasts. Realtor.com forecasts a 1.7% decrease, while Zillow predicts a slight drop of 0.2%. On the other hand, the Mortgage Bankers Association predicts a rise of over 4%. Goldman Sachs is at 1.9%, and NAR's estimate is at 0.7%. When we average these out, shown in the blue column on the left, it comes to an overall appreciation of 1.5%. It's hard to say exactly how much prices will appreciate this year, but it seems they'll stay relatively flat. We might not reach the normal of 4.9% appreciation we've seen over the last 40 years. It could be about half of that, about 2.5%. But this isn't bad news, it's positive. To help with the current affordability crisis, we need three things: a slight slowdown in home price appreciation, an increase in wages, and most importantly, a decrease in mortgage rates. Looking at the total home sales, Fannie Mae expects them to be below 5 million. The average for the last 10 years, excluding the pandemic years, is around 5.2 million. When we examine all three forecasts, they come to about 5 million, which would be around a 20% increase compared to last year. So the outlook is quite positive. While home price appreciation is expected to be moderate, the number of sales is anticipated to rise. This graph shows a 49-year average showing how much homes typically increase each month. It's important to know that this data is non-seasonally adjusted, which differs from most reports that are adjusted for month-over-month comparisons. Looking back over 49 years, we can understand the actual monthly increase in home prices. Case-Shiller's graph reveals a pattern linked to buyers' behavior. During the spring, as more buyers enter the market, home prices or home buying increases. We can see the increase in home price appreciation. This increase tends to accelerate during this period. However, starting in the summer and continuing through the rest of the year, the rate of appreciation begins to slow down, indicating a seasonal deceleration in home price growth. The price appreciation in 2023 initially started slower than usual due to the excessive appreciation in the first half of the previous year. What's happening now is we're returning to the typical month-over-month appreciation, aligning with the 49-year average. This is positive news, as we aren't seeing skyrocketing appreciation, which could further strain affordability. Instead, we're moving back towards a normal rate of appreciation. This is the forecast for the year end of 2023 in terms of home price appreciation. It's surprising to see a variation in forecasts, particularly with NAR's figures, but what we can see from this forecast is that we're heading into a year of normal appreciation. The average normal rate is about 4.9%. When we take the average of these 6 forecasts, we land at around 4.6%. That means that the forecast for price appreciation is aligning with what's typically considered normal. Looking ahead this year, we might see a lower rate of appreciation. So in conclusion, in 2024, it looks like we'll be headed in the right direction with more inventory than we had last year and more normal home price appreciation, which will help with the affordability issue. Rates have started to go down, although we'd all like to see them come down some more. But again, we're heading in the right direction. Well, that's what I have for you this week. If there's a topic that you'd like to hear about or an idea for a future video, like a question or challenge you have, please let me know. If you like the content, don't forget to smash the subscribe button so you get future videos. Well, that's a wrap, and I'll see you in the next video.